What did the giant leader suddenly discover? The giant then picked up an object from the ground and poured it into his palm. It turned out to be the vine seeds the giants had been searching for. The leader immediately blew the seeds toward the lake. The moment the seeds touched the water, they rapidly took root and sprouted into the ground, quickly growing into countless massive vines. As the giant leader issued the command to attack, all the giants surged forward like a tidal wave toward the vines. The vines, bearing the weight, changed their climbing direction and began drooping down toward the human world. Meanwhile, a boy watering his horse below suddenly noticed the reflection in the water. He quickly rode off to report the situation. By this time, the giants had successfully reached the human world and begun their assault. Countless giants launched a frenzied pursuit and slaughter of humans. The guards sounded the alarm, and the general swiftly ordered everyone into defensive positions. Soldiers poured oil into the moat, while archers stood ready for battle. After the king entered the castle, the archers immediately ignited the oil in the water, and the drawbridge slowly began to rise. At the last moment, the boy spurred his horse to leap onto the drawbridge, but the giant leader behind him grabbed hold of it. Under the general's command, countless arrows rained down on the giant leader, causing him to fall directly into the river and sink to the bottom. The king then ordered the princess to light the beacon tower to call for aid from neighboring kingdoms. The boy set off with the princess. Along the way, the princess was captured by the giant leader. Just as she was about to be devoured, the boy leaped toward the giant leader in attack. Eventually, the boy was also caught by the giant leader. As the giant opened his massive jaws, the boy threw the last seed into the giant's belly. The seed expanded inside the giant's body, causing him to throw both of them out. Suddenly, the seed began to sprout and grow rapidly, instantly bursting through the giant's body. The arm bearing the magical crown fell beside the boy. Meanwhile, the battle outside the castle was nearing its end, with the giants claiming victory. Suddenly, the city gates opened, and the giants walked into the castle. At that moment, the palace was destroyed by massive vines, drawing everyone's attention. Unexpectedly, the giants laid down their weapons and knelt before the humans. The crowd turned around in astonishment to see the boy holding the magical crown aloft, successfully forcing the giants to submit to humanity. It turns out that 1,000 years ago, a sorcerer who controlled the magic seeds, wishing to meet God, used the magic seeds to grow vines that reached the heavens. After years of arduous climbing, the sorcerer finally reached the giant world at the top of the vines, only to discover there was no god there, just a race of enormous giants. Suddenly, the giants discovered the existence of this pathway to heaven. Countless giants descended to the human world via the vines, wreaking havoc and committing unspeakable acts. The sorcerer refined the hearts of giants to forge a magical crown. Whoever wore the crown could control the entire giant race. The boy used this magical crown to command the giants to cease their war. He then ordered the heavenly vines to be cut down, permanently preventing the giant race from invading the human world, condemning them to live forever in their city in the sky. Due to copyright restrictions, I can only share this much of the film. The movie is called Jack the Giant Slayer.